Allen, in his timeless book As a Man Thinketh, wrote, "As you think, so shall you become." But if that is true, why do so many people struggle? Why do they dream of success but remain stuck? Why do some believe in their future yet never see results? Today's story will answer these questions. It will also give you a life-changing lesson. Stay with me until the end, because like always, you'll also improve your English while you grow your mindset. In a small town market, there lived a poor shoeshiner. Every morning, before the sun rose, he would sit at the entrance of the bazaar with his old wooden box, a rag, and a small brush. His work was simple: shine shoes, earn a few coins, buy food, and survive another day. Life was hard, but he had accepted it as his destiny. One hot afternoon, as the market buzzed with life, a wealthy scholar walked past. His clothes were clean, his steps were confident, and he carried an air of wisdom. The shoeshiner quickly stood up. "Sir, please let me shine your shoes," he begged. "Just a little money will help me buy bread." The scholar paused. He looked at the shoeshiner for a long moment, then said something unexpected. "My friend, your hands are strong. Your eyes are full of life. Why do you see yourself only as a beggar of coins? Do you believe shining shoes is the only thing you can give to the world?" The shoeshiner froze. No one had ever spoken to him like that. He muttered, "This is all I know? This is my life? I don't know anything else?" The scholar smiled kindly. "You have more than you think. You have time, energy, and skill. If you believe you have nothing to give, then you will always remain poor. But the moment you believe you can create value, you will open the door to success." With those words, he walked away. The shoeshiner stood silent, his heart heavy with new thoughts. That night he could not sleep. The scholar's words echoed in his mind. "You have more than you think." He asked himself again and again, "What do I really have? What can I give?" The next morning, he had an idea. Instead of quickly brushing shoes like he always did, he decided to add something special. He polished them carefully until they shined like mirrors. He even wiped away the dust from the customers' feet and greeted them warmly. "May your steps take you to success." To his surprise, people smiled. They gave him more coins than usual. Some even returned the next day with friends, saying, "This man makes shoes shine better than anyone else." For the first time in his life, the shoeshiner realized something powerful. People were not just paying for polished shoes. They were paying for the experience, the respect, and the little extra care. Slowly, his earnings increased. Instead of buying only bread, he saved some coins. Instead of feeling hopeless, he felt proud. And each night, he whispered to himself, "I do have something to give." Months passed. The shoeshiner became well known in the market. He invested his savings into better brushes, quality polish, and even a small stand with a sign that read, "Golden Steps Shoe Care." Soon, he was no longer working alone. 2 young boys from the neighborhood joined him, eager to learn and earn. Business grew. The man who once begged for coins was now giving jobs to others. One day, as he worked at his busy stall, the same scholar walked through the market again. The shoeshiner, now well-dressed and confident, quickly stood up. "Sir," he said with a smile, "do you remember me?" The scholar looked carefully. Then his eyes lit up with recognition. "Yes, I remember. You were the young man who asked me for a coin at the gate. But today, I see a businessman." The shoeshiner bowed his head gratefully. "Your words changed my life. You taught me that when I add value to others, success adds itself to me." The scholar nodded, pleased. "My friend, remember this. The world rewards those who first give and then ask." Friends, this story holds a timeless truth. Life is not about waiting for others to give us opportunities. It is about what we choose to give first. If you think small, you will remain small. If you see yourself as powerless, life will treat you that way. But the moment you see yourself as capable, creative, and valuable, the world will open its doors. The shoeshiner changed not because someone gave him money, but because he changed the way he thought about himself. So I ask you today, are you only waiting for life to hand you something? Or are you ready to give your best, your talent, your skills, your ideas, your effort to the world? Remember, the more you give, the more you grow. The more value you create, the more success you attract. And the moment your thoughts change, your future changes too. If you found inspiration in this story, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs this message, and comment below what lesson touched your heart the most. And never forget, greatness begins not with money, not with luck, but with a single thought inside your mind. See you in the next story.